Hello, hello, hello. This is Long Story Short. My name is P. Maurice.
And the overly sexy Day Day.
Today we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to do a little lifestyle. Amen. We're going to talk about some things that are happening in the media. You
Some
want to
good,
start us
some
off?
bad, some ugly.
Some terrible.
Yes. Well, we might as well get into it with Mr. Dwight Howard and his soon-to-be ex-wife Amy.
Yikes.
This has been a roller coaster for them. They almost got divorced last year, and we're back here again this year. It sucked. Another black couple going down the drain, unfortunately.
Is that what we
Well,
call people that show up on Love and Hip Hop though?
I mean, yeah, and then they get somewhere and but okay. So long story short, in this situation, basically Amy did
Well
a
played. Well
live,
played.
yes, right? Did a live feed last week, basically saying that CPS was called on her in regards to her stepdaughter and X, Y, and Z in regards to that. We don't know the exact details of what happened in that part, but I know that drugs was brought up. I'm not sure if it was with her or with him. So that was at the beginning of the downward spiral. After she did her podcast, I mean her story, guess who pops up on the feed? No other than Royce Reed from Basketball
Another
Wives.
reality star.
Yes. And she had her 2 cents to say about what she felt and how she felt and regarding the whole situation between these two.
Hmm.
Um, I do want to give a little disclaimer on this. When someone tells you what you're walking into with someone, believe them. Because I could have sworn she said this exact same thing happened to her
She did.
with him. And now we're back here again with this. And it's unfortunate now because not only did she respond, but her son responds.
A mess.
Yes, but he responded more saying, I wish my father well. I wish he gets the help that he needs and X, Y, and Z in regards to that, which is sucks. And now the kids are involved. And he's like, what, 15, I believe? 16,
Yes.
16? Yes. So he's now that's involved. So it's unfortunate in regards to that. Meanwhile, Dwight is going to basketball games, having a good old time, just living his life, and
On
also
vacation.
found time to file for divorce, which she says he beat her to it this time. So, what are your thoughts on this one?
Royce on Basketball Wives, we got to see as being crazy, small, a little chihuahua that made a lot of noise,
Yes,
that threw a glass at Evelyn. I
with
will
the
tell you a
hands.
couple stories, but I certainly won't tell you a lie. Even in that situation, she was over it. So therefore, after having spoken on someone after you're done, you're probably telling the truth. And what's the girl's name? The
Amy,
Amy.
yes.
After Amy, oh, you're jealous, you want him back. Baby, this is 19 years ago, sweetie. I got a
Right,
16-year-old, 15, 16-year-old. I'm
right.
good. Furthermore, let's dive a little deeper into this Instagram rant that she had,
Mhm.
pulling out a full bag of cocaine while the CPS was not even called on just him. It was called for the both of them. And I believe that child has since been taken away. But getting on the internet, on Beyonce's internet, with that bag, thinking that CPS wasn't watching, and all the motion and the dog whistling that she did on her show, Love and Hip Hop, she needs to be canceled as well. I guarantee you they were doing it together. Amen.
Correct.
Amen. So
Yeah.
she can sit in jail with him, but CPS wasn't. And then the custody situation, that was a mess. Just go sit down somewhere. You get what you ask for.
Right.
You want
It's
to
just
be famous? I'll make you
what
famous.
right.
Stupid.
The wrong way.
Infamous.
You're going downwards fast. It just sucks another black couple is out there and they're doing this. It's like, can we not catch a break? Can we not have a successful black couple from reality TV outside of
No,
marriage
not
medicine?
from reality TV.
It just sucks. Like, come on, get it together. You know what I mean? But I
Next.
mean, I wish them well. Hopefully, things turn out good for them. They get the help they need and they can move forward. But we can move on along from this. On
What
something
I will
more.
say is,
Oh,
when two adults are fighting, the only people that are at a loss are the children. So
children.
let's think about the children. Amen.
Wish they
Amen.
never
So
do, but yes.
Joe, I mean, he might as well just sit next to Lamar Odom at this point.
Well, okay. Moving on from that
Indeed, indeed.
travesty, as we all know, as we should all know, is that Married to Medicine just filmed their reunion a few weeks back, and
Hmm.
Bravo finally dropped the looks.
The looks.
And I want to say this with the utmost respect, but Married Medicine, this definitely was coming for Potomac's neck with this. Not everyone looked great, but as a collective, they all looked good and
They
better than
carried.
Potomac.
They carried.
Yes. So I would say kudos to them because no one wears the same color at their reunion that was worn the same
Not
year as
only
another
that,
one.
but like just like a fresh reunion. It's not like that reunion was filmed 3 years
Months
ago,
later, right? Literally right after theirs,
but
basically.
right after,
So
completely shit on them. They probably took, you know how you take a picture to your surgeon of what you want to look like? They probably took those pictures of Potomac to their dressmakers and said, this is what not to do.
yes.
In particular, Monique's dress and Jazzy's dress.
I will say that I feel like that. This is all speculation, of course, but
Hmm.
that little heated exchange between Quad and Giselle on Andy's show probably
Yes.
contributed to this
Amen.
because Quad is
Because
a very petty person.
you can recycle us, but we can recycle those fashions and
Yes,
make them look like what they should have looked
should
like.
have looked like and they slayed. Yes, I will
Top
say
three?
that my well, I'll give top. I'll give top four because top
Okay.
one, my first one, I can't choose between. But I'm gonna go top one and two is gonna be end up being Quad and Angel. And for a friend to the show, she definitely delivered. And she always does anyway. I mean, never something bad for her. And of
Yes.
course, Toya will be top three. That's my girl, Lisa Toya. Some say otherwise, but yes. And then also otherwise would be I like Mimi's look. I think she looks absolutely beautiful in her look. I think the top four is them girls. I feel like they put effort into it. The right slit, the right hair, the right boob showing. Everything to me in regards to those four was absolutely great. What was your top four? Because clearly it wasn't the same as mine's.
I love that for you.
Oh,
Um,
for me.
Quad
Okay.
delivered,
Yeah.
hands down. Angel, we can go number two. Um, who was your number three? We can go with Toya. We've seen that dress 19,000 times at every prom, at every birthday party, bar mitzvah, intelligent gala, honor society, rainbow. It was upper echelon. She looked good.
Yes.
When she stood up at the therapies session in the last episode, her body was definitely
Point. Hmm.
it
Now I
had
really
me
pay
looking
mine.
twice.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna go back and
That
watch
little
that episode and
green
see.
with the tie up, yes.
One thing
Um,
she will do is dress.
Mimi, yikes. Mimi was in my bottom two.
Uh,
It was like 19 ideas. I'm not sure if we were going Elvira, drunk in love on the hair. We had a long sleeve. You had sequins. It was a mess for me. It was a hodgepodge of mess. You can tell that Mimi is not used to having things custom designed. it was like 19 ideas. There was no editing, there was no filtering. She looked a mess. Now her husband probably thinks she looks good because he wears Louis Vuitton logos every time and in every episode, which is there's nothing wrong with the Louis Vuitton
Yeah.
logo, but I'd be surprised if he didn't have a Louis Vuitton tattoo. I the Mimi was in my worst dressed.
Yes.
So sorry to
Uh,
that lady.
uh, well, I like it, Mimi. I like it. I like it. I think it looks great.
1 out of 2, you're at batting at 50%. Amen.
Uh, yes, 50%, which is not really good in with people, but yes. I will say that I did like Jackie's look. I think her look was very nice. And
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
it was great. Her hair with the dress, everything, the train, the
Yes.
look, the leg, the shoe. She looked chic. It looked good. I loved it on her. And I have to also give props to Miss Simone because sometimes when Union Simone doesn't really deliver for me, and I love you, Simone. I really do, really do. But this year she did well. Now she did wear a darker shade of red, which is kind of
That is
crazy
not
than everywhere
red.
else.
That's burgundy.
Burgundy, whatever it is, it's in the red family. We'll say that.
Okay. Okay.
But I think she looked really beautiful. I think her hair was nice. I think she had the right like cleavage part from her skin. I think it looked great. Slit. Like she looked really, really good. And like sometimes with Quad, she doesn't deliver at the reunion as she should. But I think this time she did really, really good job with this look. I wasn't mad at it. I thought she did the best she can do. And
Mhm.
for her, I'll give her flowers for this look.
Okay.
Clearly, you're not really a fan of it, but I think we can both agree she looked a lot
I
better than
think
she
she
did
looked,
in previous reunions.
I will second that motion. She looked a lot
Yes.
better than I thought she could look. And
Yes.
I'm not a Simone hater. I mean, she's loud.
Love that for her.
You're
Yes.
ragged. Are you being an example to your sons, you with your raggedy broke
She's
ass?
quick with it too.
Oh
She's
man,
quick with
she
it.
is. She is.
Very deadly.
You
Deadly.
can tell she graduated top of her class in medical school.
Yes.
Are you really setting an example to your boys with your raggedy broke ass? Why would you say that?
This rude. I love it. But I love it though. It's the best thing in the world for me. Um, but Contessa, she looked good, but it was a lot.
Hmm.
It was a lot.
Contessa always is just not only a lot, but just do we know the event that we're going to before we get dressed?
As we said multiple times to her on the show. But yes. I mean her boobs are good in it, you know.
Contessa's a
It's
beautiful woman,
it was
beautiful
a lot.
gowns.
Yes, it
We're
was a
not sure
lot.
where we're going, a bar mitzvah, a 16th birthday party,
The
your
Oscars.
40th birthday party, the Oscars, the beach.
The beach. Okay.
It's like her stylist is giving her things, but they don't have like index cards of like the event.
Right.
Man,
Right outfit, wrong place.
why are you going to lunch in a sequin gown?
Poor child. But
Poor thing,
I guess she's showing
beautiful.
out for it, and she is gorgeous. So that helps her cause. Um,
Worst
Brandy looked
dressed.
well before we get to
Oh,
worst dress.
okay.
Brandy looked fine. I'm not a
Hmm.
fan of her dress, but she looked good. I didn't think she looked bad. She didn't give me, oh my God, I'm gonna wow her, but it wasn't a bad look. And she
Hmm.
looked very beautiful in it. I think she had a baby last year during filming, before filming. And
Yes.
I think she's looking rapidly very well. You know, um, I
Shout out
think
to Brandy for wearing all the flowers in the garden.
yes,
Amen.
because she did a bad job than oh girl, Potomac with the white and red and mess, whatever that
Jazzy.
was. Yes, Jazzy. So the flower look can be pulled off when it's done correctly.
Hmm.
Or whatnot. So she did a great job in her look. I thought her first reunion as a friend was actually good, and she did a good job during the season as well. So
Yeah.
I'll give her that. Maybe next year if she comes back, she will have a different type of look. But as of right now, I'm not mad at her look at all.
Okay.
But Ah, ciao, ciao, ciao. Miss Heavenly. She gave what Angel gave from Potomac a lot. The gloves, then it's this, then it's that, then it's
Points.
this sharp thing here, and then the hair is so big, and oh, the reason why I said as a whole they look good because some did not look good, and she's one of them. This dress did not do
Definitely,
it for me.
definitely made my least favorite look. Worst dressed by far. It was too much going on. Not only was her dress failing, but her surgeries were failing as well. It was a hot mess. Now, what I will say about it is the shade of red ate Potomac up.
Yeah,
She definitely spent money on it. However, you know, when you leave the house, you should always take off one accessory. And I feel like instead of taking off one accessory, she added four more. And so for that, for me, it was just too much. Um, so that's top four in the worst dressed. We can move on.
yes. So yes, we'll get back to that. We do a lot of fashion on this show. We don't always agree on the fashion parts, as you can see. So this is actually was actually a good session of fashion because normally we're going back and forth about someone for a half hour. So yes, we'll get there some other day, another reunion show, another look at the red
Amen.
carpet. But moving on, shall we
Moving
discuss
on.
Mr. Jesse Jackson funeral?
Yes, yes. What a lovely, what a lovely showing of Black people in politics, Black people in worship. Um, it was definitely a Black funeral.
Very.
We had Jennifer Hudson singing the Gospels in the best way that she knows how,
She
very
does that very
loudly.
well.
Very
Yes.
loudly, absolutely.
Yes, she does get a little high, a lot loud, but her
Very
heart is in the right
robust.
place and she did a great job.
Very
Yes.
robust. Very church backing. We had what's the gospel singer that's going through trials and tribulations currently with alcohol? Leandria Johnson.
Oh, okay. Yes.
She did lovely, lovely. What you cannot say about her is that she can't sing. Amen. She
She
can
can
sing.
very well.
She
She
can
does a
sing.
very good job.
All the presidents were there. We had Bill Clinton looking. I'm not sure if he was old or just high. Or
He's tired. He's like, I need a nap. This is a lot for me
we
right
had
now.
Biden who didn't know that he was in church. He was saying the word "damn" more times than we can count. Obama had a lovely story. You know where my problem lied? My problem lied with Kamala and that
Uh-oh.
comment. I
Which was
understand she made a comment about such and 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 such Jesse Jackson. Yeah, I know I told you this was going to happen, right? As it pertains to the world, the nation, the state of the nation. And
Mhm.
I just didn't think that was the appropriate time and or place for that comment to be made.
Yes.
Now, did she come back, circle back around it? But what we didn't think about was Jesse not being here. Great recovery, but
It's a law
no,
degree.
but no, no, no,
It was
no, we, no,
I mean,
no.
his son was very adamant that he did not want political type of things being said at the funeral for his father.
Hmm.
However, I will have to say, I mean, yes, and respectfully, yes, absolutely. But respectfully, you do have politicians at the funeral, and
Correct.
somehow, some way, it's going to come out at some point. So I feel like it was bound to happen. As you said, she recovered rather quickly and very well, which people don't normally do. So kudos to her for that. And I'm sure she learned her lesson. God forbid for the
Did,
next one.
did she?
We'll see. and stuff. But I mean, yes, it was a fulfill, and it was 5 hours as well. 5 hours. I can't even be in church for more than 2 hours. I'm exhausted.
Oh,
So I
swear,
can't believe that.
I grew up in that space.
Oh,
You can definitely do 5 hours.
now believe me, I was in church too growing up, but not for no 5 hours. I won't say that. No, that's a lot. But yes, but I think it was a rather beautiful ceremony. I think they did him very well for that ceremony. My only thoughts is that I really wish that the world was more involved or, with celebrating him before the funeral because this happened he died
Was it
a
even
few weeks back.
publicized like that?
Not really. And normally like BET, VH1, CBS, they always say, thinking of you or forever always whatever to so and so who
Hmm.
passed away. And they didn't really do it this year for
Yeah.
him. And I thought because he was such a big name in the
Do you know
world,
why probably didn't do it for him?
the orange man in office,
Is he orange?
he's not. Well, that's what I call him. I'll just say
Mm.
that. But it sucks because he did a lot for our community, and I don't know everything he did for our community, but I know he was a very big part of our community. And I feel like we should have celebrated him a lot more before the funeral. They usually go hard and they didn't really go as hard that they could have
Absolutely,
for him.
especially when they knew that his health was declining.
Right.
Um, he was a beacon of hope for just before there was Crump and before there was Jesse Jackson. I mean, before Jesse Jackson was just, he was
He was
it.
that man. He was that guy. He was that guy. It's unfortunate he's no longer here.
He was
Um,
rallying, he was marching, he was protesting, he was speaking, he was philanthropy, he was Black culture personified,
yes,
especially
he
if you're
was.
around my age group.
Yes, he
Um,
was.
so rest in peace to Jesse Jackson,
Yes.
Dr. Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Yes. He was the man.
It's unfortunate that his son had those viewpoints. Those are his viewpoints.
Everything can't be great though. You know, everything can't be everything,
Who knows who he spoke to before those things happened?
Right. So maybe it was something that wasn't honored as he discussed it before. But
Mm.
we will never know, unfortunately. But yes, RIP, peace to Mr. Reverend Jesse Jackson. That was a long but very fulfilling ceremony. I didn't see the whole thing. I saw clips here throughout the whole thing. I can't sit there for 5 hours. I'm sorry. But I did see, majority of it, and I did see it was a very beautiful moment for Black culture as well. So it's very amazing to
Absolutely.
put that as well.
And quite naturally, those just a snippet of his life, a brief timeline also will be posted with this video. Um, so yeah, shout out to you, Jesse Jackson. Thank you for inspiring us with hope and the betterment of Blacks for tomorrow. Such a beautiful
Yes.
episode. I want to thank
Yes.
my co-host. Again, my name is B. Maurice, and this has been another amazing episode of Long Story Short. You have anything for the people?
Nothing, but we'll see you guys soon. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share to our
Always.
podcast, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.